Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am here with my McDonald's. I have a double quarter pounder with cheese, a large fry, and I had a McFlurry, so I already eat that. I'm gonna wake him home. So I actually had me a grapefruit. It's grapefruit, but it's look clear. It's a drink. It's like a seltzer water, whatever, grapefruit seltzer water. But I am going to pray before I get into anything, because, you know, your girl will forget. So let's get started. Amen. And amen again. Let me see, I gotta do a thumbnail, so should I do it with, hold on. Hold my burger up, this big burger. See that burger? Take a bite of that. Okay. Or let me try one. Rachel. I'm telling y'all today, right? I was watching this new show called Dead Silent. That is new to me. Might not be new to everybody. Yeah, I was watching a show called Dead Silent. And it was crazy. Because he had this couple. We're going to say their name was Tom and Mary. Tom was 21. Mary was 20. Mary had a kid at a young age. She ended up meeting Tom. Tom was so happy. You know, he fell in love with her. That he wanted to take on the father role, because Mary was raising her daughter by herself. He wanted to take on the role as being her father, helping her out. And everybody was skeptical and like, actually Mary had 2 kids. Her first baby dad was really abusive, and that was the son. So she left him and had another baby, the daughter. So he was so helpful. He was in her life, helping her do everything. Also with her mother. Her mother helped with everything too. And her family members. They were a tight family. So when she got with this Tom, the family really didn't trust it in the beginning, because what the son's dad took her through. The beat her, torture her, all that. So at first they didn't trust him. After that, they realized what he was really trying to do. He even asked her to marry him while they were young. His father was so good. He asked her to marry him. And they found out like he was a really good guy. Once they found out this, they accepted him. And look at that bite. They did accept him, and he decided that they were going to go to Oklahoma to start a better life. And they wanted to take their kids, but the mother said, because she knew her daughter had just been in an accident. And she was scared. She didn't want her granddaughter to go. So she told her basically I would keep her goods while you go ahead and get yourself together down there first. Okay, so of course, everybody came to a mutual agreement and they did it. You know, everybody wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not leaving my kids, my children. Why would I leave my children? But those are her mom, so we're safe. So, on their way traveling, guess what happens? They ended up with a flat tire. I know y'all like, come on, girl, tell us the story. They ended up with a flat tire. So, they ended up pulling over to some area on the, one of the back roads, because they was driving on the back road, like. And some guy pulled up, an older guy, which was actually really nice. Asked him, do they need help fixing their trailer because it got a flat tire or whatever. So, at first they were skeptical, like, Tom really didn't know if he could trust him. So, after a while, he did. The man actually had a restaurant, a little diner that, you know, people stop at late night to go eat. So, they went there. He told Mary, you can go in. And my wife will get you some hot coffee. Or something hot, whatever you want. So, you know, you don't have to sit out here in the cold. So, she agreed with that. She was happy. So, while she's sitting there waiting, 3 guys come in the shop. 3 guys. Staring her down like she was a piece of meat. Like, they ain't eaten months. And she was a piece of food. So, she kind of like ignored him. You know. The whole time he was one of the guys. You could tell he was the ringleader. Over there like, oh, I would love a piece of that. So they watched him the whole time. Now, mind you, Tom just went to make a phone call to call his brother. His brother let him know, we're on our way, we'll be there soon. But he never shows up. Let me tell y'all why. So these 3 guys hawked them down watching the whole time. Now, they're about to leave. The young couple about to leave and go to the brother's house. On their way going out to the car, the older man, the nice man that helped them in the beginning, was like, it's kind of late. I think y'all should wait till the morning. Like, we got a place for y'all to stay. Y'all can sleep here. And they were like, no, we're fine. Plus, I had that coffee your wife just gave me. We'll be up all night. So, we'll be good. He didn't understand. He just wanted to get where he had to go. Only God knows if he would have stayed, that could have saved them. Because the 3 guys was watching the whole time. So they were walking out. The 3 guys were sitting there, went out too, waiting in their car for them to pull off. Soon they pulled off. And got down the dark road. The 3 guys and pulled them over like they was the popos. You hear me? Like it was the popos. Guns drawn. Get out the car. Ah. First off, if I don't see sirens in a police car, I'm not getting out the car. You can't get me to get out. It's not happening. It's just not happening. So, when that takes place, they tell them to get in their car. Which, guns were drawn. They jumped in that car immediately. You hear me? Immediately. Hold on, sorry for the interruption. I had a little call. Especially down on dark road, you're not getting me to pull over, period. It's not happening, Pooh. So, once they pull over, they're like, you know, putting them all in the car, doing all extra stuff to them. Baby, when I got them back to that house, when I tell you they tortured them, they tortured them. They had 3 guys. One of them was, you could tell, he ran the show. Ran it. I mean, ran it. He made them do everything. So they went on and just kept, like the dude told them, Tom told them, you can have whatever you want. Just please let us go. The head person, of course, told them, I'll take whatever I want. You don't have a say. That did something to my soul when he said that. Oh, he don't have a say? Well, his life and his girl. So, the whole time, they done tied time up to a tree outside. Now, this was in January. It was freezing cold. Left him out there all night, tied up. Took her inside the house. Did what they want to do to her. Of course, you know what they did. So, they made it so each of them can hear what was going on with each other. Torturing them, basically. She's crying on the inside like, oh my God, what y'all doing to him? He's upset, like, what y'all doing to her? Like, it was just so chaotic. It was so much going on. Mind you, they ended up killing Tom first. The head dude shot him. Then made one of the other guys, the youngest one, go ahead and dismember his body parts and bury him all over the area they lived in because it was nobody there. It was like in this back roads. And they kept the music up really loud, so just in case somebody did hear something. And then, like a week later, well, one of the guys let her go. And took her, like, let her go into the woods. She was crying, telling how she had kids and all that stuff. He let her go. She was in the woods. And one of the other guys came back. The younger guy came back and told him, you know we can't do this. He's going to kill both of us. You're going to have both of us dead. So, they went to go get her. Now, listen. If they let me go, I'm going to be a track star. Never been a track star in my life. But guess what? I'm going to be a track star that day because I got to get away. I gotta go get help. I gotta go. Time, I'll be back for you later. I'm going to get some help. But they would not I don't care. They would have not found. I would have been. Whew. I don't know if she was weak or whatever from being there all that time. Maybe they weren't feeding her. You know, they was torturing her. Like, but God would have gave me the strength to get up and fight because I was gone. I was gone. The only time they would see me back is when I brought help back. Came back, got her, held her for a little while longer, and he must have been some kind of different crazy because this dude, out of the blue, one day just got mad and told the dude, let's go, put her in the car. So he knew automatically something was about to happen to her. Took her in this back road, like 10 miles away from where they done buried him at, Tom at. Soon they get out of the car, he points a gun at her. The head dude points a gun at her. And she just starts screaming. He shoots her in her chest. Mind you, she had a leather jacket on, so the leather jacket kind of like slowed it down a little bit. Yep. And dismember her too. Now they did this like they did it before. Who knows? They just want to get caught with other people. But from what I'm thinking, maybe they haven't because the youngest one had a guilty conscience and went to the police. And so everything. I mean everything. All them dudes was sentenced to life. Like, it's terrible. They should suffer for what they did to her. And him. Took them away from their families, their friends. They should suffer. Most definitely. But anywho, I'm full, y'all. So I'm about to end this story time. Matter of fact, in this whole video because I am done. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notification buttons so you'll know when my next video upload. Until next time, see ya.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time.